My Candy Love New Gen is the latest installation in the beloved otome game series by Beemoov, My Candy Love. This time around, the story follows Ysaline, the new Candy or main character, as she navigates her work life at an event management company. This new setting introduces us to the vibrant city of Amores, filled with colorful streets and exciting locations to explore, instead of a school campus that we are all familiar with from earlier installations of the game. But is it a wholesome addition, or is balancing a new job and romance pretty hard to handle? In this video, I'll be sharing what I enjoyed about the game, along with some areas that could use a bit of polish. Hopefully by the end, you'll have a good sense of whether this game is for you. Just a gentle reminder that we'll be showing a few clips from the game, and there will be some minor spoilers ahead. Now let's proceed to the world building. The game immerses you in the daily life at the heroine's new job, where she works alongside her colleagues to organize various events. What I liked is that the narrative focuses on both professional and personal growth, with our heroine striving to balance her career aspirations and her relationships. And I loved how at the start, there's a form of disclaimer mentioning how the game aims to be believable but not too realistic. At least they're managing our expectations from the get-go. Now with that out of the way, this new chapter in the My Candy Love saga is a separate storyline distinct from the original series. So no need to play the earlier games, making it accessible even to new players. As you go through the game, you will experience some ups and downs of Candy's career and personal life where you encounter challenges and build connections. I admit, part of the charm of the game is the cast and the very chill work environment. They do have the tendency of making a big deal of something that is not quite yet explained at the start, so there's some unraveling to do as the new girl. Moving on to personalization. One of my favorite features of My Candy Love New Gen is the customization options for your character, Candy. You can choose the hair color, eye color, skin tone, and expression, allowing you to create a unique avatar that represents your style. This personalization can extend to the illustrations in the game, at least for the eye, hair, and skin colors, where Candy's chosen appearance is reflected. And in addition to customizing Candy's look, you also have the option of a variety of outfits. The game has multiple clothing items with different color variations that enables you to mix and match and create a style that's your own. Whether you prefer casual, chic, edgy, or even a costume attire, there should be something for everyone. Although some are not available right away, you would need to unlock it through the story, minigames, or the shop. Candy's bedroom can also be decorated with various furniture options. This allows you to create a cozy and personalized space that reflects Candy's personality. Speaking of personality, in New Gen, you can also decide the personality of Candy. She could be sweet, energetic, a bit of a rebel, or maybe a mix of all three. What this affects will be the amount of action points you'd need in selecting a choice. For example, if your Candy is mainly sweet, then selecting an energetic option will require more action points than if you are to choose a sweet option. Then we have Candy's pet goose, Taki. She can also join in on the fun and have various outfit options, adding a touch of whimsy to the game. Then we have the love interests. The game introduces several intriguing characters that Candy can get to know and potentially date. These are Devin, Thomas, Amanda, Roy, and Jason, with Jason being a secret route that requires specific in-game choices to unlock. Each character has an interesting personality and background, so let's explore each love interest in detail. First up is Roy. He works as a sales manager and event manager for sports-related activities. He's pretty athletic, tall, and handsome, with a passion for swimming and TV series. Despite his popularity, Roy is not particularly focused on dating, which makes winning his heart a unique challenge. As for Thomas, he manages events related to technology and works in the back office. To those who played the first entry of My Candy Love, Thomas was there as a kid, Iris's younger brother. He has now grown up and has a sharp mind and a quick wit, often changing his attitude based on his current thoughts. Devin is the founder and boss of the event management company. He's pretty friendly and incredibly competitive, especially when it comes to work challenges. Devin's charm lies in his ability to balance his professional drive with a pleasant and approachable demeanor. Then we have Amanda, who oversees artistic and luxury events. Coming from a wealthy background, she has a strong personality and can be prone to making harsh first impressions. Beneath her tough exterior, Amanda is sensitive and passionate about her projects, which make her quite a complex and engaging character. Finally, Jason. He's Devin's rival and runs a competing event management company. He's confident, supposedly charismatic, and highly competitive, often using aggressive strategies to achieve his goals. Jason is a hidden route and requires specific in-game choices to unlock, which adds a challenging element of sorts. Now let's move on to the game mechanics. Similar to the earlier games, My Candy Love New Gen uses action points as the primary currency used to progress through episodes and purchase clothing and decor items. Ordinary dialogues cost 2 AP, while special choices are more expensive, so you would have to choose more carefully. The objectives in each episode provide clear goals and tasks that players must complete to advance the story. And these objectives often involve interacting with other characters, making decisions, and participating in events, which makes the game experience feel more engaging and immersive. Aside from the typical gameplay mechanic of visual novels, where you make decisions and depending on what you chose, certain characters will have corresponding relationship points. The game also features a calendar system where players can log in daily to receive rewards such as action points, gems, hearts, and clothing items. This is how the game encourages you to play regularly by providing incentives for continuous engagement. Additionally, the game also has minigames like style contests and daily missions that offer fun challenges and reward players with some in-game items. And I do think that it's quite a fun distraction while waiting for the next day to obtain more action points. Lastly, I want to mention that your account will be playable in both web and mobile versions. This means that your progression is saved in the cloud or their servers, and you can proceed with your gameplay regardless of the device you use. Up next are the visuals. The visual design of the game is vibrant and very appealing, with fun and detailed character sprites and expressive animations. The artistic direction is still led by Chino Miko. If you don't know her, she handled the prior games as well. And what I like about the character designs is that it feels new but familiar. The game also includes beautifully illustrated backgrounds and locations, which makes the CGs or illustrations that capture key moments and romantic interactions look amazing. These illustrations are personalized based on Candy's chosen appearance as mentioned earlier. This adds a layer of immersion and personalization that makes each player's experience unique. For the web version, the interface is user-friendly and visually appealing, with clear navigation and intuitive controls. However, the mobile version has some layout issues to consider. Understand that there are a lot of mobile devices with varying screen aspect ratios, so not every mobile device has been tested. For comparison, these clips are from different iPhone models, and well, it's not yet fully optimized as far as I can tell. There's also the overlapping of sprites to consider. In the later parts of the stories, Candy will be interacting with multiple characters, and there's definitely room for improvement there. Then we have the audio. The music sets the tone for different scenes, from lighthearted moments to more dramatic encounters. It definitely enhances the overall atmosphere. Although it does get a bit too dramatic with the tension of the story, I think that's what the developers are aiming for. In my playthrough, there were some scenes that didn't have any background music. It could just be my network and the sound didn't load properly, but so far, at least for the story, I didn't experience this. Overall, I still think the audio is pretty great and complements the visuals and the vibe of the story. Not to mention the ambient sounds and sound effects actually make for a good white noise while working on something else. My Candy Love New Gen stands out to me for its combination of storytelling and integrated customization options that make for quite a personal gameplay. The ability to personalize Candy's appearance and style allows you to create a character that could truly represent you and definitely enhances the sense of immersion in my opinion. The style contests and daily missions are a fresh experience for me, especially in otome games. With multiple game mechanics, beautiful visuals, and a diverse cast of characters, My Candy Love New Gen provides quite a unique and welcome experience for fans of otome games. With fun minigames and daily rewards, there's always something new to look forward to. Now with the release of the mobile app, you can enjoy the game on the go. My Candy Love New Gen is currently available on PC via web browser and iOS and Android for mobile. If you enjoy otome games on mobile, we discuss various Love and Deep Space news, tips, features, and combat on this channel. And with the upcoming major updates, you won't want to miss this. So click on the video and we'll see you there. As always, stay awesome gamers!